The Suzuki Gixxer rode into the market just a few days ago and plenty of you are plenty curious about it. Lots of you have been writing in and asking about it, so of course it was up to us to get you all the details. Now Bala has spent some time with the bike. Here's the full review, and we also try and figure out whether Suzuki finally has the goods to really take on its competition.
It's the latest contender in the 150cc bike segment. And there may be capable rivals like the TVS Apache or the Bajaj Discover F, but Suzuki is going all out to hit the Yamaha FZ version 2.0 with its new Gixxer. The naked street bike look almost makes these bikes look like long-lost brothers, but the Gixxer does have a more macho feel, especially with the well-sculpted fuel tank and sporty chrome dual exhausts. The design inspiration has clearly worked for the Gixxer, with Suzuki making it rather appealing. Other design elements that deserve a mention are the bulky-looking 140 section rear tyre and the sporty set of Y-shaped alloy wheels. The fully digital instrument cluster is neatly laid out with an easy-to-read speedometer, gear position indicator, shift light and a digital clock. What is impressive is the improvement in the overall quality on the Gixxer compared to other Suzuki bikes in the market. We hope we continue to get this kind of detailing. It's quick off the block, and the Gixxer's engine sounds nice too, without being noisy, and it has smooth revs.
Now what's also fun about the ride on the Gixxer is this fairly sporty riding stance that you get, because you have these really nice wide handlebars, and also you've got really good balance, especially while cornering with these handlebars. In city traffic the bike feels light and nimble, so pretty perfect there. And on the highway the engine feels very refined, smooth acceleration and really confident braking. And so a weekend ride out on this one might not be such a bad idea.
The 155cc engine on the Gixxer uses a carburetor-type fueling system which delivers a maximum power of 14.6 bhp and a generous torque of 14 Nm. All of this mated to a 5-speed gearbox which is quick with an equally responsive and light feel clutch. But the bike could have used a 6-speed in our view. The Gixxer gets Suzuki's Eco Performance technology to offer broad low-end torque and impressive mid-range power for strong acceleration. The bike's handling is enhanced with a single down-tube steel tubular frame with 41 mm front forks and a monoshock rear suspension. The braking feels solid. The front disc and rear drum brake adds quite a bit of confidence to the overall ride. The Gixxer has been attractively priced at just over 72,000 rupees, and that is lower than the Yamaha FZ version 2.0 at 76,000 rupees, which could just be the clincher for Suzuki.
Now it was about time that Suzuki got its act together in India and brought in a bike that was true to its character and capabilities, and also got its pricing and marketing strategy right. And with the new Gixxer, they seem to have found the right strategy. Also, you've got this really sleek and muscular design that will appeal to a lot. And then you'll start beginning to wonder why Suzuki took its own sweet time to bring this bike to the Indian market, especially in a segment which is highly competitive. But if I were the competitors, no matter how late this bike arrived in India, I would be a bit worried.
So then, need we say more? With the Gixxer, Suzuki seems to have a winner on its hands, so it may finally be some reason to celebrate this festive season for the Japanese bike maker.